Okay, so this one. So you identify the longest chain, which is obviously right there. So there's 3 carbons, therefore we need to call it something prop. And it has a double bond, so it would be ene. Okay? Now, we need to generally indicate which carbon it's on. So if we numbered it, we'd say like this is 1, 2, 3. So our final one we could say is prop 1 ene. Now you always pick the number that it's like the smallest one. Like you wouldn't call it 2 ene, you would say 1. But it doesn't matter if it was here or here. It's both prop 1 ene. You see that? So it's redundant to say prop 1 ene. So you could just write propene and it would be correct. So that's actually the preferred method. This is still correct. But since it's the only option available, you don't have to write it. That's the only time when you don't have to write it, is if it's the only option. Okay? Okay. Good. So let's do this one now. This one looks crazier. Let's find the longest chain. So don't be fooled, remember, if it's all the way across, don't think that that's necessarily the longest chain. So let's count. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that one wins, right? So this is the longest chain. And it was, what did I say, 9? 9? So 9 carbons, therefore we know it's non-something ene, right? Because it has a double bond in it. So I'm going to just go non-something ene to figure out later what it is. So now with your numbering, you want the lowest number possible, but the double bond is the priority. So if the double bond can get a smaller number, you got to pick that one. Okay, so let's try it from both ends going. So say we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or we go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have to go from left to right, because going this way, the double bond gets a smaller number. Okay? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So now I can identify my groups. So this one is a 6 ethyl. And here is a 7 methyl. And now I know my nonene is a 4. Okay? You see why I say 4 instead of 5? It's like if you were counting along, what number does the double bond start at? Like what smaller number? So let's put it all together then. So we have to write the ethyl first. Okay? So we go 6 ethyl dash 7 dash methyl non dash 4 dash ene. Ready for the next one? Okay. All right, so again, count, see what we got here. So say I start from this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a tie, doesn't matter which one you pick. Okay? I'm going to pick just going straight across, because then it's just easier to visualize everything. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so 7 carbons. So therefore it needs to be hept something ine, because there's a triple bond there. Okay? So let's see what we can do about our numbering here. So if I go this way, 1, 2, 3, my triple bond is on number 3. If I go the other way, 1, 2, 3, 4, my triple bond's on 4. So I'm going to go from left to right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry about that. So then I can know my heptyne is on 3. And let's see what else we got here. We got 5 ethyl. And then here I have 2 methyls on number 2. So that one will be 2,2 dash dimethyl. And I think we talked about it yesterday, but just to confirm, when you're looking at alphabetical, you don't look at the dis and tris and things. You look at the methyls and the ethyls. Okay, so let's put this one all together now. So we will call this, I'm just going to erase a little bit of this here so I can write it underneath. So this will be 5 dash ethyl dash 2 comma 2 dash dimethyl hept dash 3 dash ion. Okay, now let's try drawing some. So, draw the following organic compounds: 2-methyl-but-2-ene. Again, start at the very end of the name and don't get overwhelmed, okay? So we know we start with butene as our parent chain. So go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to number them too right now, because I get to decide the numbering, so you can just put in the numbering right away. And then it's on number 2, it's ene, so you draw a double bond. So it's just like drawing another line, kind of hovering over top. Either it can be over top or underneath, it doesn't matter which one you choose. And then I have a methyl coming off of 2. Okay, now then the next one. My parent chain is heptyne. So hept means 7. So I'm going to start with a parent chain of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, I like to number it right away so I don't get mixed up. Okay, so on carbon 2, I have an ine. So it's like you draw a line over top and then a line underneath to signify a triple bond. Okay, so it's like a line hovering over top, a line underneath. And then on 4 and 5, I have methyls. And then it's done.